After nearly 2 rounds at the US Open, you can count the number of players under par on one hand. The course at Oakmont Country Club is the clear winner, just like the USGA wants it. The toughest test in golf is making the best in the world look like weekend hacks. In an age when technology and training have turned most courses into birdie factories, it's refreshing for many fans to see the 5.5-inch rough, the knee-deep fescue, the deep bunkers, the blowing wind, and the lightning-fast greens. It's golf torture. Adjectives like diabolical, evil, dreadful, and hopeless are heard over and over again on the NBC Sports broadcast. First-round leader J.J. Spaun feels lucky.
It's challenging in every sort of aspect or variable in golf. Off the tee, you got to get in the fairway or else you're pretty much chipping out or trying to hack something out unless you get a lucky lie. Landing it in specific spots, which is you're only able to do that if you're out of the fairway.
Oakmont in the Pittsburgh suburbs is known as the Beast and has been home to 9 previous US Open championships. The scores in those events and this week prove it is indeed the hardest course in major golf. The famous Church Pew's bunker had world number 1 Scottie Scheffler slamming his club in frustration. That's the toughest of the 168 traps dotting the course. The joke is Oakmont can make Scottie look human.
This golf course is so well bunkered that especially for a golf course without trees, I think this is a place that can get away with it really well because there's just so many bunkers everywhere and they're deep and it's a real penalty when you hit the ball in the bunkers here.
The leader after 2 rounds is Sam Burns, who talked about putting on Oakmont's greens after an eye-opening 65 on Friday. One of only 8 players out of 156 to shoot under par Friday.
A lot of times you have putts where, even from 15 or 20 feet where you're not really trying to make them, you're just trying to get the speed right and hope that it snuggles up next to the hole because even I had a couple today that 15 or 20 feet and I hit 3 or 4 feet by without even, thinking about it. So
how high a score would a weekend player with, say, a 15 or 18 handicap shoot at Oakmont? For comparison, take Matt Vogt, the Indianapolis dentist we told you about earlier this week. He qualified by shooting a pair of 68s. He's also a former caddy at Oakmont and knows the course well. He shot 82 in the first round and followed it with an 81 in round 2 to finish 23 over par. He'll be a spectator over the weekend with some of the best in the world, like defending champion Bryson DeChambeau, who was 10 over par, Justin Thomas, 12 over par, and Shane Lowry, 17 over. 2-time US Open champion Brooks Koepka, who made the cut shooting 2 over, expects the weekend to be even tougher as the heat dries out the greens and the USGA puts the hole locations in the toughest places possible. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.